key learnings just bundled under 4 main headings. You know, what have I learned in do's and don'ts? Going back to Cliff's earlier statement, there are several types of projects. It's not just an R&D project. There are several types of projects. And what I've learned is if you don't create a system that takes that into account and manages as many as possible, then what you end up in your business with is separate project management systems. You know, one for marketing, one for sales, one for R&D, and that's simply perpetuates silos. And a great way of breaking down those barriers and getting people to work together cross-functionally is to have one system which encompasses all of them. But having done that, I'd also say strive to minimize the complexity of your system. Make sure the complexity of your system matches the complexity of your business. You know, if you're a small business, you don't need a Microsoft Dynamics CRM system necessarily. Also, things we talked earlier, make sure whatever system you have, all the right people have access and that they understand their roles and responsibilities. In particular, who owns the projects versus who administers the programs. Because often people walk away if they think, oh, well, somebody's looking after it all. So that the clarity of ownership is very key. And as I said earlier, make sure that whatever system you have integrates with other company systems. Next one is capture a variety of project data. And I went through some examples of what you do, but as Phil said earlier, cut the data in lots of different ways and keep looking at it. Make sure the data you want is available. Make sure that it's not a huge task to the management of your business to collect this data. And if you are a multinational with more than one site, then one thing you quickly realize when you come to sales is you need to use third-party sales. Otherwise, you're going to start double accounting and overinflate the value of the sales potential. I think, Bob, you said earlier in one of the breakouts, you talked about linking business strategy down to the individual project level, and that is absolutely critical in your portfolio. Ensure that each project is going to deliver the business strategy, otherwise why is it there? And ensure each project has competitive advantage. You don't want any Me Too projects in there. And also be realistic and match the challenge of the projects with the capability and resources of what you as a business have.